Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now today what I've got for you guys is my quick initial thoughts on the Destiny 2 beta. Well, now that it's been out for a couple of days, I've kind of had enough time to mess around with the game a little bit and get my initial thoughts on it. And in the background for the gameplay, what you guys are seeing is some fun with the unlimited super glitch that I did yesterday. I did the unlimited super glitch yesterday, and it was really fun to just mess around with the new supers and, you know, wreak havoc on all the little enemies. So yeah, that's what's in the background, but without further ado, guys, let's get into my initial thoughts on the Destiny 2 beta. So first off, I just want to start by saying I really enjoyed Destiny 1. So I mean, that's where I started. I started playing in the Destiny 1 beta, actually. I played it on the Xbox 360. I played the first beta on the 360. It was really fun, and then I eventually got the game. I played it on the 1 for a little bit, and then I eventually moved over to the PS4, where I sort of, you know, spent most of my time on, and I've got all my characters on there, and that's where I'm playing the Destiny 2 beta. Is fast forward to the Destiny 2 beta, and it feels really familiar. It really does. It feels pretty much the same as Destiny 1 does, which is definitely not a bad thing. They don't really drastically change up the game too much on you, which is definitely very nice, other than a couple of sort of just like nice little improvements to sort of the gameplay mechanics, like they added a mantling feature or something like that just makes the game even better. So I mean, there's not really much change to it. It will pretty much feel like Destiny 1 right when you hop into the beta, which is definitely very nice. So basically, after a few tweaks in the Destiny 2 beta, it's become pretty much a more polished version of Destiny 1. It just feels a lot smoother, it feels a lot better, but it just, for the most part, more or less, it feels the same, but better. If you know what I'm getting at, is it feels more polished, you know. It just feels like sort of a nice update to the game that it sort of definitely needed, and it feels a lot better. It feels a lot smoother than the original game. So now going into what's in the beta. So in the beta, you start off, you pick your character, Hunter, Titan, Warlock. I mean, same as last game. You pick your character. You actually don't get to customize it at all this time, which is pretty interesting. I guess they're saving up something, so you can't even take off their helmet. Like, it's an option to remove helmet in non-combat zones, but if you press it, it doesn't work. So maybe there's something there that they're sort of waiting until we get either closer to the release or until the game actually fully releases. Maybe there's a new sort of customization feature so that the faces or something, it looks better, or maybe it's more in depth or something, which would definitely be a nice addition to the game. But after you choose your character for the beta, it throws you right into the homecoming mission. It throws you right into a cutscene, and the cutscene looks amazing. It's a lot better than the cutscenes from the first game. I mean, it feels more like sort of how the game sort of turned after Taken King, with better story, better cutscenes, and everything. That's definitely how it feels. I really hope that this story, and I really think that the story mode will be a lot better than the original story mode for the first Destiny game. So far from what I've played from the homecoming mission, the mission is just absolutely awesome. The visuals are really great. The graphics are definitely improved. It might not seem like it maybe in the video or something, but if you actually play it, it definitely feels like the graphics have improved. It looks a lot nicer, it looks a lot cleaner, and a lot more polished, like I said before. But I think it's safe to say that this first mission of the Destiny 2 campaign is better than the original Destiny 1 campaign altogether. I mean, it didn't really have that great of a story in the first game, but I definitely think that this story will be amazing. But after you're done with the campaign mission, then you can go choose to either play normal multiplayer, normal PvP, Crucible, or you can play competitive, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a new mode. It's sort of like Search and Destroy from Call of Duty. It's pretty fun, but that competitive is just not my thing. I'm not really too into the competitive side of things on Destiny. I do like playing Crucible PvP from time to time, but that's just sort of to, you know, complete some challenges and things like that. But other than Crucible, you can also do one strike called the Inverted Spire, and that strike is actually really, really cool. It's kind of different from any of the strikes that we've had before. I think it's a bit longer. There are definitely a lot more sort of hazards that can kill you on that map. There's like a lot of like electric milk water. I don't even know what it is. It's really weird. You can step in some electric water and die. Like a lot of the sort of the lifts that take you to different places on the map, those have killed me before. I don't know if it's just I'm a bad player or they're glitched out. just forget that I said that. But I mean, that strike is actually really fun. I think it's, like I said, it's a bit longer than some of the other strikes in Destiny 1, but the boss battle itself is definitely really, really cool. It's sort of in stages. You have to take down the boss's health to different stages to move to different stages of the boss fight, and it's definitely really cool, and it feels a lot different. It feels very fresh, very new, and it's really, really cool to play. But so far, the beta has been really fun, really cool, and I really love playing it, but there is definitely one sort of big problem that does stick out to me, and I've seen a lot of other people talk about this, and that is the recharge rate for your super and for your sort of abilities and things like that. It's very, very slow. So I mean, I can go a minute or two without getting a grenade or my melee recharge. I can go literally until the end of the match, until there's like 5 points left, until one team wins, until I get my super, or it's kind of annoying that you have to wait so long. I mean, maybe they did that so people aren't spamming nades and spamming their supers and things like that. Okay, I kind of get that for PvP, but for PvE, I mean, I kind of wish that my super charged a little bit faster, and I mean, you don't really get to keep it for that long either, so I don't know if it's just me thinking this, or it's an actual thing that the supers and the abilities do recharge slower. I think they really do recharge slower, but I mean, I feel like that's one thing that could be simply tweaked by just, you know, lowering the cooldown time by a couple of seconds, by like maybe 10-20 seconds for some of the things, or maybe making sort of you doing things recharge it faster, or maybe gear and sort of abilities that you unlock in the full game will help you get your supers and abilities faster. But other than that, guys, I'm really enjoying the Destiny 2 beta so far. I really think it's really fun, and I'm really hyped for Destiny 2 to fully release. And I actually can't wait for the PC beta. I definitely want to try it out on PC as well. But let me know what you guys are thinking of the Destiny 2 beta so far. Have you been able to play it? Have you not been able to play it? Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But until next time, guys, it's been Tazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.